guys, welcome back to today's video, and I have a special guest again, my daughter Kylan.
Hey guys, today we're going to be doing the science experiment, walking on water.
Okay, so Kylan, we're going to remember and remind everybody about what a hypothesis is. And so a hypothesis, can you tell them what that means?
It's a...
Uh-oh. Kylan might need to practice her science skills.
It's like a prediction.
Okay, that's a good answer, or an educated guess on what you think might happen. So in this experiment, Kylan, do you think that water can go from one container to another through paper towels? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, Kylan predicts no. What do you predict? So everybody think to yourself, yes or no? I wish we were sitting in our classroom doing this experiment because Tamara, I know you would be getting up and coming over so fast to the table because you would be so excited because I know how much you love to do anything we do as a group at the table. So we're going to think of you while we're working on this and we would all be having a good time. All right, so the first thing you need to do, and this is in your News to You, and so you can get that out or you can just follow along with us. So you can pause this if you need to. So you need 5 glasses, which we have here. And 3 of those, you're going to fill up almost to the top with water. The very first glass, the middle glass, and the last glass. So we've already done that. And so in your experiment packet, the first steps are step 1. You want to read it?
Set 5 cups in a row near each other.
Like so. Step 2, put water almost to the top, like I just said, in the first, third, and 5th glass or cup.
Then put red food coloring into water our first cup.
So we already did that. We added the red. We were a little ahead of ourselves. So next we're going to put yellow food coloring into the water of the 3rd cup. Okay, so 3rd cup. 1, 2, 3. Remember, 3 means 3rd. So go ahead, Kylan, and squeeze some drops in there. Let's start with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if you want to stir it up, and if we need more, we'll put more. Let's see if that looks bright enough or not. Kylan says yes. Okay. Next, we're going to put blue food coloring into the water of the 5th cup. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, 5 is the 5th cup. And do you remember how many drops we did? Kylan? 5. So let's do 5 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, looks like it's raining coming down in there. So, which it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So tomorrow on Friday, it's going to be a rainy day. All right, Kylan's going to stir up the cup with the blue food coloring. And then step 6 of our experiment says that we are going to put the ends of one paper towel into the cup with red water. So I just took a small half-sheet paper towel and I folded it into thirds, so 3 sections. And I'm going to put this all the way down into the red, and I'm going to bend it over and put it into the empty cup, like so. I'm going to move them a little closer together. Okay, and then you're going to put the ends of another paper towel into the yellow water and the second empty cup. Second means 2, and this was our first empty cup. This is our second empty cup. So now we made like a bridge and it went into there. Then we are now on step 9 of our paper, and it says put ends of one paper towel into cup with blue water and empty 4th cup. So we're going to go from the blue to the empty cup beside it. Tuck it down in there. Perfect. And we got to do this one from our empty 2nd cup into our yellow. Just going to move this one over a little bit so I can get down in there. And we're going to start to observe what happens. So Kylan predicted she didn't think it was going to go from one paper towel to the next. So some of you might have said no, some of you might have said yes. You can think about this like, let's think about it like plants. And when plants are in the ground, gravity makes the rain go down into the ground, right? Well, then the roots and the stem of the plant has to suck up the water from the ground and make it so that the flowers can grow and things can bloom. So when things go up against gravity, your News to You reminds us and tells us that that's called a capillary action. And so that's going against gravity. So it's a little harder, but it can be done, obviously. That's how plants and trees and all of those get water from the ground and they grow. So, Kylan, what are you noticing since you can see it a little better? This blue one's floating up a little bit. I'm going to use my spoon to tuck it down. What are you noticing that maybe they can't see?
The dye is moving up the paper towel.
Okay. So it is actually moving up. So would you say your hypothesis was correct when you made your guess? No, but that's okay because it's just a guess. It's an educated guess, and then we do an experiment to determine if we were right or if we were wrong. Now this has to sit for a little while, but you can see from our video, the yellow, hopefully you can see that, how the yellow's coming up, and the blue and the red. So it's slowly coming up the paper towel. And we're going to wait, we're going to pause the video, and we're going to come back in just a little bit to see what happened. Because sometimes you have to let it sit for a little bit. Okay? So we'll see you back in a few minutes. Okay, we're back. It was probably about, I don't know, Kylan, what would you say? 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Something like 5 minutes. So, as you can tell, it definitely worked. We cut the paper towels a little bit because they were a little long. So they shouldn't be like over, like laying in the bottom of your cup. You want them to just kind of rest in there. So the red went up the paper towel. You can see the paper towel's red and into this empty cup. And the yellow went up the paper towel and into that empty cup and the fourth empty cup. The blue went over into the empty cup. So, Kylan, what color did the red and the yellow make when they mixed?
Orange.
Orange. And then we had yellow coming over and blue coming over, and it made
green.
Green, which you can see pretty well on the computer. Yeah, but that one's a really pretty green color. You can't see it on the computer. It actually looks pretty good in person. Okay, so we have a few more. So this is called walking water. So the water, remember, capillary action made it move against gravity up the fibers of the paper towel, just like the fibers of a stem that is, or the roots of a plant for the water in the ground. So it went up and into the empty cups, and then when it came together, it made a color. So we have a few questions in your paper. Number 1 says, how many cups had water in them at the beginning? Colin, do you remember how many cups had water?
3.
That's right. So remember, we had the red one, so that would be 1. We had the yellow one, 2, and the blue one, 3. Those were the only ones that had water when we started. Number 2, how many cups had water in them at the end? Your choices are 1, 3, or 5.
I'm going to say 5.
Okay, and we can check, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she is right. There's water in all 5 cups. What color was the water in the second cup? So everybody look at this one and think, what color water is in this? We had red and yellow mixed together. And what color did it make?
Orange.
It made orange. And on your paper, you would have to circle other because they gave you red, yellow, and then other as your choices. Did water move out of the first, third, and fifth cups? That's helping you remember those ordinal numbers, which we work on in class. So first is 1. Third is 3, and fifth is number 5. So did water move out of those cups? Yes, no, or maybe? Yes. Answer would be yes, because it had to move out and into the empty cups. Number 2 on the conclusion part says, what did the water travel through? Your choices are paper towels, the table, or air.
Paper towel.
Paper towels, that's right. Good job, Kylan, because we had those draped in each cup. Number 3 says, was your guess correct? Kylan, what's the fancy word for guess?
Hypothesis.
Hypothesis. And was yours correct?
No.
No. So she would circle no. So if you thought it was going to go from cup to cup up the paper towel and you said yes, then your guess was correct. Remember, it doesn't matter though. It's just a guess. Okay, and then we have a few discussion questions. What color was in the fourth cup at the end of the experiment? So we got to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what color is this? Everybody think. Kylan, help them out.
Green.
Green, very good. What colors would you mix to make purple? Do we have purple up here? No. But what colors would we mix if we wanted to make purple?
Blue and red.
I think you're correct. So you could always add and do a bunch of cups if you wanted to try to make different colors. What other materials can water travel through? That's a pretty tricky question. What are some things water can travel through? Yeah, give them some thoughts. It can travel through a towel. I'll help you out. So like a regular towel. What else? What are plants in? No, but what do they live in? What's in the ground?
Soil.
So it can travel through soil or grass or sand, right? Dirt. Can it go through the concrete?
Yeah.
Yeah, concrete's porous. So anything porous, that means it has holes in it. Even your skin. Water can go through your skin, not like a ton right away, but water does go through your skin. So some of those surfaces or types of coverings we could think of. And I believe that was all of the news to you questions that they had on this project. Anything else you want to add? Did you think that was fun?
Yeah.
So Kylan says, try it at home. Everybody has water and paper towels and cups. And hopefully you have some food coloring. If you don't have red, yellow, and blue, do whatever colors you want to. And so this was our Rainbow Walking Water experiment. We hope you liked it. And we'll see you next time.